My name is Nelly, and I'm the Kenyan girl doing stories on sustainable development goals.
Still here with Jack.
Hi there.
I made him take a motorbike. Yeah. It doesn't like me anymore.
I will hate you for the rest of my life. But it was great. It was great. 10 minutes, wonderful.
I paid 4,405 to get into the train. That means dinner and breakfast.
Always close the wrong side.
Thank you. I hope this is going to be fun. This is the second time for me to take a train from Nairobi to Mombasa, and I'm hoping it's going to be better than it was the first time. The first time I took a train to Mombasa, I took my brother-in-law with his wife and his two daughters. And I was with my boyfriend then with our son. It was 5 months. He was 5 months old then, and I remember it was such a long trip. And the place, the place has been picked up. I mean, it's the same train, but it looks so much better. Maybe it's because we were a bigger group then, and now it's just me, and I feel like it's a big space. Anyway, I'll give you a tour of the room.
The leaders of the United States, Canada, Britain, France, Germany, Italy, and Japan, countries collectively known as the Group of Seven, G7, met on Friday the 26th to 27th of May in Italy. G7 members currently make up nearly 50% of the world's economy and represent more than 60% of net global wealth. A few African leaders were invited during the summit, including the Kenyan president, our president Uhuru Kenyatta, and this is an excerpt of his exceptional speech. Africa is the world's new frontier for trade and investment. Current indications are that Africa will have business opportunities worth $5.6 trillion by 2025. Across Africa, there's a rising tide bringing with it new national and transnational infrastructure, a better educated labor force, a youthful dynamic population, a diffusion of technology, and most important, the true democratization of the continent. Speaking of infrastructure, in as much as Kenya is known as the region's logistics, trade and transport hub, it's only up until April 28th of 2017 that Kenya's 117-year-old railway took its last journey from Nairobi to Mombasa. A total of 483 kilometers, which usually took 13 hours for passengers and 36 hours for freight trains. All this while roads are crowded and traffic is slow. Today, however, the 31st May of 2017 marks the beginning of a new era in infrastructure for Kenya and the East African community. The president has launched the $3.8 billion railway project, the Standard Gauge Railway, which is Kenya's biggest investment in infrastructure since it gained independence from Britain in 1963. The new line is hoped to cut travel time from Mombasa to Nairobi to 4 hours and 20 minutes for passengers, 8 hours for freight trains at 900 Kenyan shillings for economy class, and 3,000 Kenyan shillings for first class, which is roughly $30. The railway is one of the flagship projects in Kenya's Vision 2030 development program, which aims to transform the economic, political, and social state of the country by 2030.
Filming.
Filming?
Yeah.
It's not allowed.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, you see where there's new concrete? Yes, that's a new one.
Alright, so also the stop is a new one.
It's okay if you've already talked with the captain, but
Yes.
we don't know.
Ah,
He tells
okay.
us
I
nothing.
think I'll tell him to bring the letter. He has the letter he's using in the kitchen. Asante.
Here's the letter.
Yeah, he has the letter.
This is a video or what?
It's you can take a video, you can take a photo.
I have a question though. If you wanted a company to invest in your country, would you go to the government or would you go to the companies themselves? Especially for companies whose countries have policies in place to allow such transactions. Today marks a big day in Kenya's journey to sustainable development, and Nelly'shorts had to talk about it. Oh, by the way, the new train does not get to Mombasa. It gets you to Miritini, which is about 11 kilometers from Mombasa. And it does not pick you up from Nairobi, the CBD. It picks you up from Syokimau, which is about 16 kilometers from the CBD. Hey, guys, we just arrived in Mombasa. Just come.
Hi guys.
I don't know why.
It's been a very beautiful trip.
Yeah, we didn't see animals, but we saw a lot more than that. Why are we moving? I thought we arrived. Oh yeah, okay, they're just moving. But we've arrived. I'm in Mombasa. That's why, yes, my skin. Alright, see ya. That was a false alarm. We are not in Mombasa yet. We are in Changamwe. Oh, and I borrowed this from Jack. I forgot my hat. So I'm wearing this, and Jack is wearing a bandana. But yeah, the ocean is there already.
Wow, I'm getting old.